Thank you. I need to know where that power-up lies at the moment. So I think we might have to come back to that. Could be. Rainbow Palace also has 2 exits, which we've gotten. So I think anytime there's a palace, seems to be the instance where there is a multiple exit scenario. Of course, we had the boss there. But yeah, anyways, those 3 down there are an alternate 3rd character mission. I think a bonus house or another stage, and then the Blue Switch Palace sort of deal. So a bit of an interesting thing. I like that it's like a split path that offers a few things other than just the Blue Switch Palace. It's a bit more of a sequence. Anyways, I think we're going to go on to Tranquility Way. If we happen to exit any of these levels with the ability to fly, I guess we know where to go, and I'm going to abuse the shit out of save states because I want that secret exit, man. Just saying. Ooh. I was also, like, I didn't really get a chance to comment on it, but I don't know if it's assets from Yoshi's Island that have been modified, but the way the ground looks a lot nicer. Also kind of goes on to my next point about a Super Mario Maker was announced today. I think it was today? Recently, either way, for the Switch. Obviously, some people kind of know my stance on the Switch right now. I feel a bit burnt after the Wii U, so I'm not super keen. I've kind of keep saying that Pokemon Gen 4 remakes were all cave, because for those that don't know, it's my favorite. But it's a bit of catch-22 for me, like, because I still have Super Mario Maker on the Wii U, and it feels like everything that's getting re-released on the Switch, I understand why they're doing it, but it feels like it's just ousting the stuff that's on the Wii U, and it's like the functionality of the Mario Maker on the Wii U is just gonna go away now. It's kind of upsetting, but honestly, I think I've said it before, I kind of prefer these anyways, because you kind of get a sequential, adventure. Okay, I know I'm abusing these now, but I guess I'm just trying not to get hurt. Thank you. Try not to abuse them so much. It does have like a very Yoshi's Island feel anyways, and I really appreciate the aesthetic. Ugh! Why am I bad? These bullet bills are just generic rockets. Interesting. Okay. Gotta kind of listen for them. Music is overtaking it a bit though. Can't really hear the sound effects for those. I don't know what those are replacing. I'm trying to think. But yeah, this is very nice aesthetic all throughout this game. I really have a few complaints. That secret area kind of feels more like a expectation similar to getting to Special World, but instead of being Special World, it's just kind of a Switch Palace. Like, you know, it's not entirely that level of secretiveness where, like, you need the flight to do that. I could be wrong, too. I could just be missing something completely stupid like an invisible block or something, but it feels like I need flight to get up there. And I didn't necessarily, like, go through and look. I didn't really want to spoil the blind aspect of this so much. And it is kind of that. Like, I mean, I've played this before as the demo, but it was a year or two ago at this point, and I don't really remember a ton of it because, just like having a short attention span with video games, I don't tend to remember a lot about things. Okay. I know, I'm abusing those. I'm sorry. Try my best not to. I just gotta remember to use them at the start of every level now. Interesting different assets per kind of like world and level there though. I will always give this hack props to this. There's a reason I'm playing past just the demo of this. I think my intent going forward with these is to give a lot of attention to the smaller kind of ROM hacks and the newer ones that perhaps might not be getting as much attention in this day and age, certainly with things like Mario Maker in existence. However, if there's a debate between one or the other, I think I'd be on the ROM hack side, but I'm always kind of the guy that's like, why not both? One's official and one's not, on the other hand, too. But, you know, so those trees look like they're sleeping. Is that already a third world? Gonna get a forest sort of deal here. I don't know if anyone else can see it. It looks like a little emoticon on each of the trees. It's just sleeping. I'm getting creative here. Don't mind me. Chapter 2-4. Forest of Umbra. Okay. Hello. Alright. Gotta get my chat back up. Sorry, I've been clicking off. I think I almost got to turn on that functionality to have the sound always play. No, I didn't get myself any power up like that. Okay, this is definitely using the similar forest type asset. Oh, you guys are bombs. These always look so similar to the Koopas, the blue ones that are kicking, which they are using a lot of blue Koopas. This hack. What the difference being, for those who don't know, those are the ones that kick. Which is actually, speaking of Mario Maker, I know like it's pretty easy to draw connections with that. Ooh, you can light their fuse. Interesting. Good to know. Like this music again, and this aesthetic. Is this familiar music? Might be somewhat familiar. It's probably like I've heard it, but like I haven't played the game it's from, so I wouldn't recognize it outright. If that makes sense. Okay, there's a door there and a diamond up here. I still love that diamonds are green. How dare you? But yeah, thing with Mario Maker that kind of bothered me when making similar sort of things. Obviously, I kind of got that thing immediately. Hey, I'm gonna kind of abuse save states here to go back. I'm sorry. You have a sickle, sir. Why do you have a sickle? You're a bomb. You're supposed to be a Grim Reaper and a bomb? You gotta choose one path, dude. You can't, like, have one foot in both fields of enemy-ness. I may be more awake today, but I'm still not entirely awake. It's just how I kind of find my demeanor these days, unfortunately. Kind of just comes with the territory of all the... I don't want to get people upset. The depression and stuff is, you know, honestly, I don't think, unfortunately, thought process functions as well as I'd like it to. A lot of the times. That's part of it. Another part of it's just the whole divided attention factor. I always found mine pretty good to be able to obviously do like seamless commentary or be hanging out with a friend and have largely seamless conversation and just kind of have the game be secondary. But I guess Mario Party is a prime example of that, where it's like something we'll play, or Smash Bros or something, where I don't entirely know what's going on in the game, because I just don't think, for some people, it's like they can't outright talk because they have to focus. I like to categorize myself in the category that can do both, but I don't know if I really can. I think I get very distracted by talking, but and that kind of causes a lot of silly things to happen. Again, Super Metroid being a prime example. I'm not going to keep drawing conclusions to that, or I might. I don't know. It's my series, but yeah, that was an experience for sure, where a lot of things can go by the wayside. But you know, you get in something super cryptic like that, it's where it kind of becomes a lot more of a hindrance. That's why playing something like this ROM hack, say, or any of these ROM hacks, is a bit easier to do, because like you kind of already know the formula. The only things I'm kind of like missing out on here and there, other than playing a bit on autopilot while speaking, is kind of those secrets that we've obviously missed out on. Damn. I need to get out of here, and I don't want that power up. Another good music choice, though. I'm very much a fan of a lot of this. I know I'm going to repeat that a lot, but here's the thing with regular Mario. A lot of times, and it certainly kind of keeps seeming to happen with the new Super Mario series, which I do like, don't get me wrong. However, one thing I've noticed with it is that you get the same level themings every time. I know I talk about this all the time. I talk about it all the time because, or at least when I'm playing ROM hacks, because I'm passionate about it. I think it has its place. You have worlds themed a certain way. It's Nintendo games are very much programmed to be accessible to everybody. And I guess that idea is a bit more easy to understand. Obviously, you will have your differences, like a castle level in pretty much every world that's going to, obviously, stray from the grassland theme. And it just kind of has a formula it follows, and a formula that works. However, I think there is complete freedom in a ROM hack to kind of make it your own and decide that, hey, this may be a world that is listed as World 3 here, but we don't need to have the same exact themes with every level. And I really applaud that, because I agree. I think, as the creator back in the day, too, reviewing these ROM hacks, I'm not going to know nearly as much tech stuff as a lot of these people. I could probably learn how to do a lot of these advanced differences with how the game looks aesthetically. But I didn't, and I'm just kind of reviewing from a spot as the player, which is another thing hopefully people understand here as I try and like reintegrate myself once again with the SMW Central community, is that I'm very much a player more than a creator. I have a very creative aspect to me, and that kind of shows in what I appreciate as well. But, jeez, I'm losing my original point. Right. To have that freedom to do that as a creator is a lot more fun, because for me, one of the biggest things I enjoyed, and I've spoke about this in previous run hacks, is the ability to select music for levels. Now, if you look at Super Mario World itself for what music tracks they have, it's lovely, it's beautiful, we all love it, we all know it. Alone in the Dark. Interesting, is this supposed to be themed off the game? I don't know the games, to be fair. Oh, shoot. I'll try and leave that power up there, I guess. Oh, I do. You know what? This level is actually coming back to me. I do kind of remember this for some reason. I don't remember these green blobs before, honestly, though. So, for a creator like this, to have the freedom to select new music every level and all that is a good thing for a creator. And I believe the user. Especially when you've done a lot of Mario World and hacks and you're looking to make things quite a bit of a different experience. Anyways, that was my point. Now I know a dot house. Nobody knows exactly what they are. Okay. Dot the house. Oh, like the pictures? Ooh, I love that sound. The chirpy one, it's very reminiscent of something like Super Mario Kart. Which I've also found out has hacks. Which I've thought about. However, never been the biggest on Super Mario Kart. All my friends who are naturally younger, and myself as well, obviously living behind the times a bit in a lot of my life. But having that one growing up, enjoyed the heck out of it. And I do. But yeah, I think there's better installments, certainly, into the Mario Kart franchise at this point. There's a very floatiness to the Super Mario Kart that I do appreciate, but less prefer, I guess. Ugh. It's me trying to bob and weave, and that thing's shooting out. See, this is what I mean with the blue Koopas. At a property that Mario Maker didn't actually have is the ability to have the Koopa differences. I tried to create a puzzle level where you had a green shell and a red shell, and you had to hang on to both of them throughout the entire level in order to use them. During the war, the Luna cult was further crippled by the power of Gerpos. Few were able to survive the slaughter. Okay. Some sort of bigger storyline going on here. I apologize again, it's hard to pay attention to those kind of aspects, and it's not entirely something I expect out of a frickin' platformer, honestly. But it's welcome, certainly. It's just not something I believe makes a great platformer, necessarily. It's not the, it's not the skeleton of a platform, anyways. It's kind of extra, if that makes sense. Yeah, Super Mario Maker had a lot of properties like that where, because it was a recreated engine and needed to traverse through a bunch of different games, which is a cool aspect, for sure. Things like shell properties for Super Mario World didn't exist, which kind of bummed me out. Because the whole idea was keep both shells, too, was that, you know, Yoshi is supposed to eat. It was inspired off an enigmatic level that I knew back in the past. And Mario's able to carry both shells, obviously, but Yoshi can only actually eat the green one. Because, obviously, if he eats the red one, he's going to spit out fire, and you need both those shells to get through a later point in the level. Very puzzly, very much not a platforming style for that one as much. But, yeah, those properties, unfortunately, do not exist in Super Mario Maker, which bums me out a bit, but... Oh, you know what? I think I keep thinking I need to jump on that painting. I'm having a difficult time. Wow, dude, come on. Having a difficult time deciphering which is background and foreground. These short hops. This is how close I was? Yeah. Jeez. Oh. I was about to say, I wonder if you can, like, take a hit and then hit the blue thing, but I actually did that in one of the previous levels, and you cannot. Okay. Just checking in on the stream. Welcome, everybody new. We're continuing on in this. I do need to get myself more integrated with the Super Mario World Central forums again, just because I want to mostly, but certainly give people feedback, or I don't know. I never want to force my stuff on anybody, of course, but I think the idea is they want people to play it and want to see how people are experiencing their creative process. Of course, we're gonna go back to the first world now and hopefully get that secret exit. I didn't actually look if there was one that we missed in the second world there. Of course, save state there, because I do want to get myself to those secret levels. Hopefully I remember later to cut out that pretty much entire episode, or make it side. I don't know. Let me know what you guys prefer. I honestly don't know. Kind of like there's different camps on seamless commentary versus kind of like stream mentality of only to replying who's there, kind of. I disagree with one more so, at least for myself, and that's the only replying to what's there, because I wouldn't have anything to reply to. This is more old style, YouTube style that I still embody, and then I kind of jumble up both when I do have people in the stream. It just depends on the time of day, what I'm playing, honestly, but yeah. Kind of, oh god. Fuck, dude. I don't remember where I was going. This is my... I apologize if I ever lose my trains of thought. I know I will say that a bunch, but it is necessary. Shit, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Wait, where the hell did my... I'm not gonna keep the cape? It was definitely in my frickin' thing. What the fuck, dude? That's upsetting. Why is it a... It's heart now. Did I miss that? Did I grab a heart at the start of this? I did, didn't I? And it replaced the cape, I think. And yeah, we're on save state for this level now. Damn it! Yikes. Oh, yeah. At least I remembered now. I don't know where people stand with wanting to see the cut content, I guess. I was kind of always of the camp that you should cut out stuff that is not living up to your standards as a creator, entertainer, what have you. And see things like this in, let's just say, because it's coming in Pro Jared's Nuzlocke runs. At least before Sun and Moon. The way he handled those was by cutting out a lot of the stuff that was less entertaining, cutting out a lot of the fluff, basically. Oh, yes, I love this song. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Thwompy, right? Shit. Okay, I'm not going to be able to jump on you. Cuts out a lot of the fluff, anyways. Whereas me, I've kind of like... A lot of people complain about that. I remember seeing a lot of comments being like, why are you cutting out content? We want to see everything. But you really don't. And a lot of people don't. Some people will. But the way I kind of do it is I do those extra episodes. Especially in a blind... It's mostly been a blind playthrough thing. Okay, yeah. You're definitely something that hurts. It's been a blind playthrough thing, but... Damn it. Can I... Oh, it's these. Okay. Ah! Huh? Ah! Okay. It's been very much a blind playthrough thing where I'll have, like, the A or B episodes if there is zero progress made. Because typically I like to have progress be made. I know it's kind of something I burden myself much too much with, but... yeah, I do see the flying thing there, too. Unfortunately, I can't get it. It is K19. Aha! I can, however, now... I think, at least. We'll just have to do some parkour. We should be able to get it. Unfortunately, I can't exit this level. I don't think... Does that overtake... Oh, boy. Okay, we really need to hang on to this. If nothing else, I don't know if it's stuck in the inventory, but yeah. Jeez, trying to retain my thoughts. Okay, there's an empty space there for some reason. I'm not sure if it just didn't load in or what. I apologize again if I don't finish any of my thoughts, but that's just the way of it. Okay, you are going to... Yeah. Okay, so let's get out of there. Bye-bye. Alright, excellent. That's how we do that. So yeah, I don't know where people really stand on it with leaving the lost episode, so to speak, in Wompy Get Out of Here. Because what I'm kind of saying is that the episode where I made zero progress earlier, hello nuke, that's not going to be a nuke because you're a thwomp. It looks very interesting. No. Silly. Okay. But I can leave them as A episodes, or I can just exclude them entirely. It depends. For YouTube's sake, obviously that's a YouTube thing. For the stream, obviously it doesn't really matter. People are kind of here what they're here for. I don't know if people watch stream archives either, like on Twitch themselves. I imagine people do, but I imagine the whole Twitch experience versus kind of the YouTube era that I was more present in, the latter bits of it anyways, in 2013, when I was kind of like on a daily schedule is what I'm talking about, is like more that you can totally archive things and watch things on archive, but a lot of views, I believe from what I hear, come out of the live stuff, or like the frequent stuff. Even as far as YouTube goes, people watch stuff when it's new. Just kind of still something I don't take. It's the same with TV shows. I don't like to watch stuff until they're finished. So I didn't get around to watching things like Lost till like way after. It's kind of like, for things like that, it's fun to be in on the experience as it's happening. You can discuss it with people and whatever. That's kind of the appeal, but then you also have to wait, and as we know, it's just going to be hard to remember what the heck was going on. That's kind of where I have like a problem, where it's like, I think I was live with This Is Us. Great show, by the way. And now it's like, I gotta wait forever to see season 4. Because I watched season 3 as it like all came out, or... Yeah, 3. Wait, season 4 is happening, and then my parents deleted an episode, so now I gotta wait for season 4, because it's not there. Anyways. Please reconsider your actions, sir. We don't want to destabilize your jetpack thrusters. I apologize here. I'm gonna save abuse this, because I need this thing. Ha! Do your... Ave? Do you have any idea what this baby's been through? Let me show you. So anyways, that's kind of where I stand. A lot of people actually wait with certain YouTube series and watch them as they're finished, so they don't have to deal with any of the... Oh, come on. This is where we really fuck up the music, everybody. I apologize. I need this cape, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will try to do my best and not flub it up normally, though. Damn it, dude. You know... Oh my god, okay. Have it your way. See ya. Oh, no. Huh! And of course, he doesn't let you jump on him while he's got a lot of iframes. Okay. Interesting. I'll still be able to give a decent evaluation of this, even so. Obviously, as many hits I'm taking is how bad I am! That's what we can go off of. Although I find I do tend to take more hits when I'm doing it this way. I'm gonna play a bit more reactionary. Less, autopilot-y. Ha-ha! Huh! Damn it. Sir! Sir, I do not want some more. Damn it! Ugh. Had an idea there. He didn't like my idea. Oh! Hey! Well, that was planned. Not totally, just a way of void his firepower for a bit longer. World clear. Now this one probably does have an alternate exit as well. Well, actually no. I thought it might. Why did I think it might have? I think, yeah, I got myself the cape. I think that's why I thought it might have.